Dolphins and the Dafabet Warriors. I've got Warriors captain with me, Matthew de Villiers, Hollywoodbets Dolphins captain, John Smuts. He has got the coin and he is going to flick it. Tells us the call. And it's ahead, so that means that the Hollywoodbets Dolphins have won the toss. John, you've won the toss. What is the plan?
We're going to have a ball first. Looks a really good wicket, so we want to make sure and see what a good score is, basically.
Two unbeaten teams coming into this one. It's a really crucial game in the context of the competition.
Yeah, look, these are the games you want to play. I think both sides are playing some really good cricket. They've come off some really good results and bonus points wins. As also for us, it's about making sure we execute our plans and staying in the moment.
And then the team, how's it looking for this one?
Yeah, we've got one change. McQueen misses out and Orion Gopal comes in.
All the best for this one, John.
Thank you.
We're going to catch up with Matthew de Villiers. Matthew, lost the toss, going to be batting first. What's your initial thoughts?
Yeah, we were quite unsure, so it's quite a nice toss to lose actually. We've done both now in the previous two games and we've won both games pretty convincingly, so either way we were pretty confident with whatever we were going to do first in any case.
You guys have started the competition really nicely, coming up to Durban. What's the mood like in the camp?
Yeah, we've played some good cricket. There's been a real good sense of like togetherness. So the boys are, we're in a good spot at the moment. Hopefully we can carry that going on for as long as we can.
And then your side, any changes to your 11?
No, we're going to keep the same team.
Awesome, all the best, Matt. So there you have it from the toss here at Hollywoodbets Kingsmead Stadium. Hollywoodbets Dolphins have won the toss and they're going to be bowling first.
Gentlemen, it is nearly go time. Let's welcome out onto the field your standing umpires for today, Dennis Smith and Babs Uma. And let's welcome out to the crease the opening batters for the Dafabet Warriors, Modiri Leteko and Mohammed Manak. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's raise our voices. Let's make some noise for your Hollywoodbets.
Hello and welcome from Kingsmead, Hollywoodbets Kingsmead Stadium. Mighty clash between the Hollywoodbets Dolphins and the Warriors taking place. So we see the Dolphins winning the toss. They decided to bowl first. I've got in studio with me the famous Manenta Haywood. Good afternoon, Auntie.
Good afternoon, Vaughan. Nice to be here. Quite a good clash here. A lot of young cricketers coming through. That's quite nice to see.
Also nice to see that the clouds have disappeared. We've got another bright, beautiful day here in Durban.
Yeah, quite a hot one. I think great wicket. It looks like a good wicket for batters, not for bowlers. So let's see.
So we see John Smuts taking the new ball from the Mgani end to get things underway. We start with a slip, backward point cover, and extra cover, and long off. On the leg side, he's got mid on, deep mid wicket, square leg in the ring, and short 45. As we see taking strike at the Old Fort Road end is Modiri Leteko, and his partner in crime would be Mohammed Manak on the non-striker's end. Umpire signaling, getting ready for the start of this momentous clash between these two. John Smuts bowling to his former employees. Nice start for the spinner to be on the money. Nancy, the nice thing is that Smutsy will get through his over quite quickly here. Maybe put the batters under pressure in this power play.
Oh, 4 balls bowled, 1 run. Yeah, and he gets through his overs quite quickly normally. And he's an old campaigner, so he knows what he's doing with that new ball.
Center, you got it. Yeah. To left.
Manak giving himself room there. Good stop at point. Looks like Andile Similani. Very athletic fielder. Oh, he's shaped to go offside and he's come back into line and he's swept that past the square leg fielder for 4. It's the end of the first over. Warriors are for no loss.
So over 1 done, the Warriors 5 without Ross, the new bowler for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins, taking the new ball from the old.
As we see from the Old Fort Road end, opening up with John Smuts is the ever reliable Ethan Bosch. Their previous game, Bosch did take 4 for 27 in a rain-reduced game against the Northwest Dragons in Potchefstroom, place that you used to coach, Nancy.
Yeah, I did a bit of coaching there. I did 2 years. Good stint with Heinrich when Heinrich was still involved at Northwest. So yeah, it was a good place to be. Good wickets.
Oh, a little bit of swing. Inviting Leteko to drive. A little bit wide. Probably try and look a little bit square with this wicket looking so good. Obviously going to come onto the bat quite nicely. Some good carry, some good bounce. Straying onto the pads, just getting a leg bar by the looks of it. Called by the umpire.
Really good wicket, good pace on the wicket there, Vonnie. Comes through quite nicely. It will just be nice to see they just hanging the ball on one side of the wicket, trying too many things. Just trying to hang it on one side, just see what the wicket does.
Oh, he's beaten outside edge. Like, did you say that, Nancy? Also, you're looking at the field at the moment with that swing and good bounce, good carry. Surely you'd bring in another catcher, maybe.
Yeah, I think you always want that extra catcher if you're gonna have control of your bowling and with a fine leg up as well. I wouldn't have that guy out square. I would have rather have an extra catcher, to be honest.
Well, bowled from Bosch. Manik looking for the quick single. Heavily guarded offside field there. And Dile Simelani and Co. all ringing it up. Almost feel that a catching gully would be fantastic. Even if they get a boundary, like you say, on that leg side, you can always change it.
Yeah, and it's got a bit of bounce in the wicket as well. There's a bit of extra pace on it. So I always say early on, you need wickets up front. So try things. I think it's important to take wickets up front.
Catch it. Oh, well played from Manik. A little bit early up in the air. Field is in pristine condition. Well stopped by the fielder. Ramosh Pillay executing that dive. Hopefully he hasn't done himself an injury. It's quite hard down there. But he has saved the single. You almost see that bounce in that replay. It's sticking, not even sticking on the wicket. It's just hitting that bat quite hard. Kept that ball in the air for a little bit longer than Manik would have hoped for. Luckily no fielder available to catch it.
Only they're going to have like a short third man taking fine leg back. Yeah.
The wind blows. Would have thought Bosch would have done the bouncer instead of aiming it down the leg side.
Yeah, I also thought he'll have a double bluff there. Just go normal length maybe. Yeah, but you could always like see when he changes his field, is going to come trying to bring the ball back in.
So we see a change at the Mgani end. New signing, Heinrich Nortje.
Yeah, it's lovely to see Heinrich back, just playing again. Really nice to see him. He looks in good shape. Yeah, it's always nice to see one of our prestige fast bowlers back into action.
So he started his campaign against Inland, KZN Inland. He took 2 for 27. And then in that rain-affected game, he took 3 for 18. So it's good to see him in the wickets. Hopefully he's still got that pace behind his behind him. He's a nice, strong lad. Hit the bat nice and hard. Extra bounce. It's good to see him back. Nancy, couple of stress fractures.
Yeah, as a youngster, he started off with a stress fracture. I remember it clearly just before he started, just finished school, had a lower back injury, came back strong, played for South Africa for a while, and then got a stress fracture again. But yeah, there's a man back again, fighting through those injuries, and that's nice to see.
What a great shot from Manik. Using that pace, using that bounce, putting that bat in the line of the ball, shooting past the ring and hitting the boundary ropes in a matter of seconds.
See, for me, for Nortje, I would have had like square back early on. Because he's bowling that angle coming back in, it makes it easier for the batters to just use the pace.
Totally agree with you, Nancy. We would have seen a bouncer by now, but not yet. Pace beating Manik through the chest area. The Warriors have moved on to 15, halfway through the third over. A nice strong run up, strong action. Just pushing it to the leg side, and Manik just using the pace. Not much time to react with these quick bowlers. Oh, quick single. Good run in the end.
Manik looks like a really compact, good opener as well. Watched a bit last week about Manik as well. Good on his legs as well, strong. Yeah, nice to see young cricketers coming through the system.
Previously played his cricket at the Lions up in Joburg. Ooh, well ball from Nortje. Kes boy, so he'll be used to the pace and the bounce.
So because he's a Kes boy, it's because you were in Kes. That's why he's used to that kind of pace.
100%.
Okay.
If you scored runs at Kes, you could bat.
Okay.
It was a bowling wicket.
Oh no, it's a bowling wicket. Okay.
Oh, well played again from Liteko. Just using the pace, using the bounce. Well directed bouncer, but Liteko up to the challenge, guiding it straight over the slips for 4 as the Warriors move on to 20 after 3 overs. Nancy, nice to see some crowds rolling in.
Yeah, well, if it's a beautiful day, it would be nice to see more people come and watch. Also, more young cricketers. Always nice to come and watch cricket as a youngster because you learn so much about the game.
Thought I would have seen some like brass smoke or, guys enjoying themselves. Hopefully they'll pull through in a bit. We see Bosch still continuing from the Old Fort Road end. It's a good single. Soft hands from Manik. Literally ball stopping within 7 meters of the pitch. Well played, nice and late. And his partner just easily jogged through for a single. Strange thing, Nancy, we haven't seen a shot in anger yet.
Yeah, for T20, that's strange, huh?
As we said that, the big hoik over mid-wicket's head. Well, fielded by Oringa Poland on the boundary. Just keeping it down to a single.
Bonnie, I think also Bosch is bowling good lengths at the moment. He's asking questions the whole time. A little bit fuller than Nora's lengths. I think if Andre can just get it a little bit fuller, he'll be in business.
Catch it. Oh, yeah,
Go.
good catch. Manik just trying to do the same thing again. And unfortunately playing it a little bit too late, hitting it straight down, deep square's throat. It's the first breakthrough for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins.
Yeah, Bonnie, like I say again, those lengths. The lengths are important on this wicket. Extra bit of pace on the wicket, but a little bit fuller. I think you want to be a little bit fuller than short on that kind of wicket. Make the batters go off your lengths. And I think that's where Bosch is really good.
Just seeing that replay. Manik trying to do the same thing as the previous ball, getting deep in his crease, trying to use the pace. Great catch from Gopalan, running off the boundary. Luckily, elbow's not bouncing the ball out of his hands as he hits the ground. So we see Matthew de Villiers come to the crease now. He's been in a little bit of form. The Warriors versus the Titans. Matthew de Villiers made 74-48 in a game they won by 86 runs. Then they played Western Province and he made a crucial 61 or 43. So the man's in form. Their first game was rained out, unfortunately, no result. Very interested to see how he goes about his business. He's weighing the same number as Abraham Benjamin de Villiers. So it could be quite interesting to see how he goes down here at the coast.
Well, no slip. That's interesting for a new batter early on.
They must have done some sort of analysing, Nancy. Just see Boshi coming in. They must have done some sort of analysing to know that maybe de Villiers does hit in the air on the leg side early on. But still, new batter in the fourth over, definitely need a slip or a catching option somewhere.
But also I see, if you look at the way Bosch is going about his stuff at the moment as well, as the ball's more angling in. And a different field position.
Wait.
So we see that field position, short third man, short fine leg. Bosch's gone for the deep square and almost a very square third man. Very interesting field. But good to be thinking proactively.
Yeah, always nice as a bowler to see bowlers think a little bit of where they want to bowl and what kind of fields they want.
Just breaking that wrist right at the end. Thumping into that thigh pad. End of the fourth over. Warriors have moved on 24 for 1. Two more overs of the mandatory power play. As we see another bowling change at Ngani end is Tristan Lewis, another youngster that bowls thunderbolts.
Yeah, it's really nice to see so many young talent come through, quick, fast bowlers. It's amazing to see. At one stage we all were waiting and to see the next fast bowlers coming through, and now all of a sudden there's quite a lot of them coming through the system. It's really good.
Tristan Lewis taking 3 for 20 up in Potch. Catch it. Is the call. Straight to Heinrich Nortje at mid-on. Nice way to welcome yourself at Kingsmead. Wicket off your first delivery. Very excited about this young man, Nanti. I watched him bowl in the 4-day game. Struggled in the second innings with a bit of injury. But he bowled with heart and he kept coming back, trying to help the team. Luckily, the injury wasn't too serious. So we see Modley Leteko out for 7 or 14 deliveries, caught by Nortje at mid-on.
Only another thing that I enjoy is the angles that he bowls. It comes back into the right-hander. I enjoy for T20 cricket. I think it's always nice if your bowler can bring the ball back into a right-hand batter to just tuck them up and not give them freedom to let their hands go.
So we see coming into the crease now, Matthew Bosch, formerly from Titans, moved down to PE, joined the Warriors. Maybe the Warriors feeling that they need to get some runs on the board in the power play. In the Warriors' last game against the Titans, Matthew Bosch taking 4 for 23. So I do think that they're going to try and put him up the order just to try and get that run rate going a little bit skyward.
Also, left-right combinations will also help a little bit. With the angle going across, a bit easier. Left-right, always difficult for bowlers, young bowlers to adapt.
Well bowled from Tristan Lewis. Nicely played down to fine leg. Nice to get off the mark.
Fraction. There.
Nice to hear a lot of chat from the Dolphins fielders. Getting involved. Trying to help the bowler through. Sliding down the leg side. Good shot by Matthew de Villiers. It's a boundary rope within just behind square.
Really strong on his legs there, Vaughan. Also, if you look at his setup, you can see he's really strong on his legs. I think Lewis just pushed that one onto his legs. I would like us to just go like that 5 meter length and just see what he does through the offside.
Very whippy through that leg side, as you say. Just looks like he's got a bottom heavy grip. Oh, great cricket shot. You asked for that 5 meter length. He gave it to you, and de Villiers deciding to hit that just in front of point for 4.
Yeah, really good shot. I like the setup. You can see a positive cricketer. When you do well, nothing goes against you.
When you inform, you inform. Straight again from Lewis. Well fielded mid-wicket region. Well played. To finish Tristan Lewis's successful over. 1 for 10. Warriors have moved 34 for 2 after 5. 1 over left in the power play.
Nortje back. Yeah. Heinrich Nortje back from there. Coming back for his second over. Just change sides.
Just a change of scenery. Coming in from the old Fort Road end. See a few adjustments to the field.
Now for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Into the attack from the old Fort end, Heinrich Nortje.
Deep square out, third man out. Very conventional field thereafter. Bit of length from Heinrich Nortje. Quite difficult to hit that length just above the bails. As a batter, you've got to try and make something happen. Try and take that risk. Oh, short. Hasn't got anything on it, and it's caught. Caught by the captain himself, John Smuts. Looks like the pace and the bounce. It's just done Matthew de Villiers.
Yeah, extra pace always a difficult thing to work with as a young cricketer. But also I like that angle. The angle coming back into the right hand is always difficult for any right hand batter to play. Just cramped him a bit.
Just looking at the replay, Nancy, the height is also key. It's almost throat height, and like you say, the direction is spot on. There's no space for those arms to move or get any sort of bat behind it that can get into a gap. Well bowled as we now see the new batter, Jean du Plessis, coming to the wicket. He's got an average of 34. So we see again then that replay. Lovely to see Nortje getting through that action. Bowling that bouncer dead straight. Getting de Villiers, probably the Warriors' star batsman, in all sorts of problems. And the catch taken by the captain. Well, Dafabet Warriors now 34 for 3 after 5.2. I don't know if you can hear in the stump mark one of the fielders saying 4 in the power play.
Nortje's bowling really good lengths there early on. Yeah, I think the change was good for him.
Well bowled again from Nortje. But also, Nancy, you speak about that, but it's good on the Dolphins backroom staff, Heinrich Stradom and co getting Nortje. We see Lewis Deploy coming into the squad, as was another signing. Nice to see that they're still backing the stalwarts, giving the opportunity where they need.
Yeah, Vonnie, what you're saying there is so true. I think it's also important to have a balance between older players and younger players. Always to learn from the older guys who've been around, been playing all over the world. Nortje goes all over. Yeah, so it's quite nice to have those senior players with junior players. It makes a big difference in your squads.
Oh, Nick caught behind. Great catch by Piri. And whoever the fielder was that called 4 in the power play has got it correct. That is probably Heinrich Nortje's best ball so far. A little bit of swing away from the bat, enticing him to throw his hands at the ball. What a great catch from the wicketkeeper. As we see in the replay. Oh, great catch.
Really good pace on that as well. That action looks so much smoother now with that front foot a bit straighter. Just get through the crease so much better. Yeah, I'm happy for Nortje. It's nice to see him back and do well.
As you can see in your picture, umpire Dennis Smith signaling that the power play is over. New batter to the crease is JP King. Average of 32. Strike rate of 142. Highest score versus the Titans in their previous game of 76 not out. But don't you, just to go back at what you said, it's good that they've signed Nortje, going around the world, being an ex-Protea. But then you've also gone and signed probably somebody who's had the best summer in England with the bat. So you're getting your experience from bat and ball. Good to see, and you're looking around the field. Is Tristan Lewis and Dile Similani. They can learn from Anik Nortje. We see John Smuts coming back into attack from the Mgani end. And then vice versa with Lewis Deploy helping all the young batters coming through, giving them options. This is how we play in the UK. This, obviously, having played some of his cricket down in Bloemfontein before he made the great trek to the UK. Recently, we finished his first official season with Middlesex. John Smart's not happy with that. Nice place for your home ground being Lord's Cricket Ground.
Yeah, it's special. Bonnie, I had the privilege to play there for 2 years. Something different. Just amazing.
Oh, word. What a shot from Bosch. It's gone all the way. Our spectator didn't want to take a chance trying to catch that one hand. There is a prize for a spectator. I think it's a 10 grand up for grabs if you catch it one hand. He lined it up and then he just let it go. Matthew Bosch not happy, not ready. By Dennis Smith calling dead ball.
You're buying your six too much, Boasty.
A little bit flatter. Matthew Bosch trying to hit that leg side. Maybe trying to hit that through the covers maybe. Another single for Matthew Bosch. Brings it into the 7th over. 43 for 4. The Dafabet Warriors are.
Vonnie, what I also see a lot at the moment is the different players going all over to different provinces. In our days, there wasn't a lot of guys moving from one province to another. So that's also quite a big change in cricket around South Africa, where a lot of guys are moving all over to get that opportunities, where in our time it wasn't that. We tried to stay at one province for as long as we could.
A little bit of loyalty, but also I guess different dynamics now, like you say. There's Division 1 and Division 2. Players trying to get the best opportunities for themselves. So you don't really blame them. As we see a change at the Old Fort Road end, Andile Similani coming into the attack. Massive swing from Matthew Boast, and it's caught the edge and gone for 4. Nothing Ramosh and Pillay could have done to stop that. Good start from the Proteas all-rounder. It's unfortunate getting that thick edge, going for 4. Gone high in the sky. Lots of time for Tristan Lewis to get there. Great catch.
Well, you almost could feel that something's going to come. You could see Bosch was just having a go the ball before as well, of a good length. So it was always, you could see he tried to let the pressure go, but it didn't work out.
And Matthew Bosch going for 13 off 8 deliveries. Tristan Lewis running about 25-30 meters to his right to grab that for the team. Ball did go nice and high in the sky. So we see a bit of experience coming to the wicket now in Patrick Kruger. Old season campaigner. He's played 123 games. Average of 24, strike rate of 128. Best is 86 not out. Northern Cape, he was at Northern Cape a couple of years ago against Nigeria. Made the move down back to Port Elizabeth. Warriors will be looking for a nice hand here from these two, JP King and Patrick Kruger. Try and get to that 120, 130 total. Must feel that won't be enough though, Nancy.
Yeah, not on this wicket. A really good wicket. It's nice to see the wicket goes through a little bit. Normally you see a lot of turning wickets, but this, yeah, it's beautiful. But I think also with the attack that the Dolphins got now, they can go wherever they want to.
It's also nice to see, and big ups to Wonderboy and obviously the stadium manager. Outfield is looking pristine. Centre wickets are looking unbelievable. Oh, chance for caught and bowled. And Similani getting a finger to it. But also aesthetically, Nancy, I mean, you were down here in Durban not so long ago. Stadium outside and inside has changed quite a bit. Good to see. Just see a bit of money being spent to look after what is an historic venue. A lot of good things have happened here over the years.
Yeah, a lot changed. I think Hendrik is a big positive for Durban, for the Dolphins. I think also because he was an ex-cricketer. He also played a bit of first-class cricket. He understands cricket quite well. And it just makes a big difference as a CEO, I think, if you play the game as well, because you want the best for your crowds and for your players.
And he's made it more spectator friendly, which is good to see as well. You want to see feet through the turnstiles. Well bowled again from Andile Similani. Not a bad over so far, 5 and a wicket. Hopefully finish this over quite nicely. Maybe a single or dot ball. I almost feel with the last 5 wickets, Nancy, they've got to try and get another 100 runs, 110 runs. Put something on the board for the Dolphins to chase. Nice juicy full toss that's just plotted to mid-on for a single. The end of 8 overs. Warriors are 49 for 5.
It's amazing, Vonnie, if you look at it now, 5 wickets down. It almost looks like the batters also now not want to take chances. So as a bowling unit, I think if you got 1 or 2 extra bowlers that you want to get through, I think this is the right time to get through those overs.
Would have liked John Smith to have another over, but he's decided to go back to Tristan Lewis, to Mgani end. But you're right, I would have probably put the 5th or the 6th bowler on now just to get through an over or 2. Well bowled from the youngster.
Good lengths as well. What I also enjoy is that mid on and mid off up, asking them to try and go over the top on those lengths. I think it's really good captaincy as well.
I was just going to say that JP King was looking over mid wicket. Tristan just fires it down the leg side, missing everything. You'll have to bowl that one again. Again, JP King just looking. I mean, he's obviously got fine leg, deep square back. He's looking at that massive area from deep square all the way to your cover sweeper on the offside. It's all, everybody's up in the circle, so there's a lot of space for that aerial shot. Good fielding from the overseas pro. I actually would have thrown him the ball. He bowls a little bit of left arm spin. Don't know if he's still practicing that discipline.
Surely if you played at Middlesex you have to. The batting friendly wickets.
Oh, well bowled again. Searching for that Yorker. I wonder if they still have that those declaration bowlers. I think I would have been one of those.
Just bowling a few overs just to let the bowlers rest.
I was also going to say that the batters can score some runs off.
I like those lengths, Bonnie. Yeah, like you said as well, they pushed one guy out now. But the lengths he's bowling at the moment, just it's so difficult to have a go. And also because they're 5 down, it makes it tougher on them as well.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. With that wide, the Dafabet Warriors did get to their 50. End of the 9th over, they are 50 for 5. As you say, Nancy, it's you're almost at a crossroads where you've lost probably one wicket too many. So you've got to rebuild now, refocus. You've got to try and take maybe another 3 or 4 overs to sort of build up some sort of partnership. Do you also think that the Warriors haven't looked to rotate the strike at all?
Yeah,
almost looking for the boundary or nothing, almost.
Yeah, they just tried to get out of tail just to have a go. Well, I think they should have been better in just rotating first and just get used to the pace of the wicket.
Almost like a delivery like that. You look at that and you can run that down to third man, maybe with no third man. They don't even have it. Oh, there he is under the umbrella. I didn't see him. Sorry, my bad. But if you guard it down left or right of him, you probably can look for 2. So you've got to look at circumstances like that where is my next run coming from? Where can I steal a single or make that single into a 2 or a 3? Almost Warriors just looking for that miracle shot. Hitting the boundary ropes too often. Instead of trying to rotate that strike, get that partnership going. It's currently only sitting at 3. Short, guarded around the corner to fine leg for a single. Using the pace, using the bounce.
It's the same there, Bonnie. back of a length where you could have just guard that down for one and just get ones first and just get used to that pace like we just had a chatterbot, and then hold back for that last, say, five overs or so, and have a go from there onwards again.
Not a bad delivery. Nice bouncer again. Dele Similani's got 3 men back on the boundary on the leg side. Deep mid wicket, square leg and fine leg. And as we see that new law, Nanti, with those blue lines next to the stumps, so obviously within those lines it doesn't get called a wide anymore. You would have loved that.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, yes, it would have made a big difference to my bowling. Bowled again.
Well, good running. Kruger running to the danger end. There is a lot of acreage out there for the men to cover. Zondo just grabbing that. And that's the end of the 10th over. Dafabet Warriors are 53 for 5. Almost think that the next 10 overs have to go at 10 and over, just to put something competitive on that board. You see another change. Ethan Bosch coming back into attack at the Mgani end, surrounded by captain and senior player Nortje.
Back into the attack. After 2 overs, Ethan Bosch.
Well, these 2 overs quite nicely. Took a wicket. Only gone for 6. Very conventional field. He's got a 3rd man out, cover sweeper out, deep square and a fine leg. Good mid wicket, mid on, mid off, extra cover and point in the circle. That type of field, Nancy, you want the bowler to try and bowl nice and straight at the stumps?
Yeah, with his angle, because he's bringing the ball back in as well. You don't want to come too straight, then it's also a free hit.
Fielding from Japang de Tole. Ethan Bosch just rolling his fingers over that one. Nice to see a bit of variation.
There we go. Nortje just having a chat. I think that was a good move. With the angle, he's bringing the ball back in. That is a release shot.
Oh my word! What is that? Slower ball that's obviously hit a puff of dust and it's just shot over Commodore Perry's head. Nothing he could do about it.
Ready.
Hopefully we can see a replay of that. That actually looked quite interesting. The keeper's also looking for the replay. I'm sure we'll get it. There we go. Oh, very dangerous. Catch it! Oh.
Dropped.
Almost feel that Perry didn't have to go one hand. So you hear the stump mark from Heinrich Nortje. Well bowled, Ethan. Very good line, very good length. Getting that edge.
He just got caught on the wrong foot there. I think that's the reason why he went one hand there.
Okay, let's see. I don't even think he was ready, to be honest with you, looking at that replay. I think he was rushed. Probably still watching the replay on the big screen. Short. Well played by Kruger. Only misfield. Oh, he's slipped as well. He was looking for 2. This is much better intensity from the Warriors. Luckily not to be another wicket down. Another slow ball by Ethan Bosch. He does disguise it very well. He's got a leg cutter and off cutter. Good to see him using his variations. Dante, looking at the scoreboard quickly, 56 for 5 after 11. They're going at 5.1. That's not too bad. I know that the wicket column doesn't look too good, but if you're a coach, you've got 9 overs to bat. You're going at 5s. It's not all doom and gloom.
I think this is a bowler where they could maybe pick up a few runs. Young in the system, Kupalan, left armour. I think this is, if they want to target someone, I think maybe this is a guy they could target to bring that run rate a little bit up. But yeah, that's what I would, if I was bad as a young left arm spinner, this is a guy you want to target maybe.
So you see he's got cover sweeper, long off, long on, cow corner and deep square. The only person saving one in the ring on the leg side is Zondo at short 45. So you see they rush through for 2, putting the field under a bit of pressure. Offside you've got short third man, point, and a man standing sort of at extra cover. So there's a lot of spaces to get those singles or 2s.
Paul Ryan. Good goals, good goals. Oh, Paul Ryan.
Just darting it through.
Good Copsy, good Copsy. Oh,
great shot from Kruger. Using the pace. Well stopped by the man at the cover sweeper fence. Another 2. I almost feel that Gopala needs to just bowl it on the stumps. And not too wide. Don't give the batters too much width to play with.
good hand, Simo.
So we say that Andile Similani is saving a certain boundary. They're at cover. Getting a good sizable finger on that.
Good Ian, good Ian. Good boy.
Not a bad over from the youngster. 6 off it.
Kapalan's a good young prospect as well, can bat as well. Really nice to see the young boys getting opportunities. I think also it's nice to have those seniors to work with those youngsters, like we have a chat about bowling-wise, fast bowlers, young fast bowlers coming through. Same with the bowlers, the left-arm spinners. So it's quite nice the balance that they got at the Dolphins at the moment.
Also, you speak about your seamers and your batters, but you've got Keshav Maharaj and Cornelius O'Brien in the spin department helping the youngsters. So they're sort of covering all the bases, which is good to see. Kruger pushing hard for 2. Fortunately, just hitting it a little bit too hard. Well bowled again from Ethan Bosch, using that variation again. Very interesting to see that the Dolphins are probably bowling out their experienced bowler here. Maybe backing Nortje loose Simulani to bowl it to death. Catch. Oh, came off the glove.
There's a wicket. Yeah, nice to have bowlers that can bowl at the backhand and the middle. Yeah, amazing how many quicks are around at the moment.
For the Hollywoodbets Dolphins, Ethan Bosch picking up the wicket of JP King. Warriors now 62 for 6. A second wicket for
So we see in the replay here.
and the new batter for the Warriors. Thomas Cobb.
Another variation. Slow ball bouncer catching the glove. Or caught by the keeper, Perry. Dug it in nice and short. Good height, good direction. JP King unfortunately getting nothing but glove on that. Good catch by Perry. So we see the new batter come to crease, Thomas Carver. Played 54 games. Best of 57 not out.
Come in, 2 to go.
Not a bad outing, Nanti, when you're probably your lead bowler bowled his 4 overs. Hasn't gone for double figures just yet. He's taken 2 wickets. Good day out for him.
Yeah, a really good day out for one of your senior bowlers. 2 more balls left.
Well bowled, angling into the stumps. Carver just playing that down to the third man. Filled it.
There's one for the over, eh? Sorry, Tommy, I didn't tell you. It's okay.
Short wide. Smash to that man on the boundary for a single. That's the end of Ethan Bosch's spell. 4 overs, 2 for 11.
Yeah.
Dafabet Warriors are 64 for 6. Nanti Hayward's taken a break. He's gone to have a Coca-Cola.
Another bowling change for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins.
So we see another change at the Old Fort Road end. Heinrich Nortje.
Towards the end of the ground. Current figures of 2 overs, 2 for 10.
Marshalling all the troops to where they need to be. Also going for heavy leg side field. Fine leg, deep square, deep mid wicket. Only mid on up in the ring. Offside, he's got mid off, cover and point in the ring. As Nanti Hayward goes in to enjoy that Coca-Cola. Got Zane Bucks joining me in the box. Hello, Bucksy.
Hey, Warners. Nice to be with you on air again, and the Dolphins with their tails up.
It's been very good passage of play for the Dolphins.
Just come from the ladies' game. They did the double over the Northwest Dragons women, winning by 13 runs in the T20, so a good weekend out for Dolphins cricket.
See that pace and bounce again from Nortje. Good to hear that the ladies are doing their business. mean, we were in commentary yesterday here at the stadium with the 50 over game. It's a very interesting game to watch. A lot of wickets. Not too many runs, but glad they could do the double, get their season going.
I think they've been searching for that, Vorney. They've either won the 50 over and lost the T20 or vice versa. This weekend,
They've eventually got over the line and done both. That's good to hear.
massive fines tonight.
For them, definitely, I think. They need to celebrate all their hard work that they've put in. It's eventually starting to pay off.
Work hard, play even harder.
100%.
Piri's done well there down the leg side.
I'm just looking for that Yorker.
Homolemo Piri. Vorney was excellent with the bat last week. Doing a good job with the gloves so far today.
Yeah, he's only had one misdemeanor drop catch off Ethan Bosch. Well directed bouncer from Nortje. He got one that spat off the ground over his head, and I think he was looking at the big screen while the bowler was running in. Looked like he wasn't ready. Maybe wrong-footed. Outstretched right arm just evaded him. But otherwise, he's been very good behind the stumps.
That big screen at Hollywoodbets Stadium, Kingsmead. Easy to get lost in.
Wish I could have that size TV at home.
Especially when United's playing.
100%. As we see that, again, that pace and that bounce, just rushing Carver, squirting that over point for single. Almost the key here is Patrick Kruger before the Warriors. Batting with the tail, he's going to have to pull something out of the hat. Good pace, well directed again.
And a really good Yorker to finish. The Warriors 67 for 6 after 14 at 4.8 runs to the over. Vorney, difficult for them up front. What do you think they need to do to post a competitive score?
That's what I said to Nanti is you almost, well, it's a bit late now, but you've got to rotate the strike. You've got to sort of get in for an over or two and then not lose any wickets and then go for that last 4 or 5 overs and try and take the bowling on. As we see another change, Poland just changing from the old Fort Road end to the Mgani end. But basically they've got to, if you look at what's that, there's 36 balls left. They need to run a ball basically, minimum. If they don't, that's suicide for them. I mean, obviously runs on the board counts. But they need to get over that 100, 110, maybe even 120 somehow. Someone maybe playing a gem of an innings.
Someone's going to have to bet out of their socks here, Vorney.
Almost feel, looking at that shot, Baxi, something's going to happen again. They don't look very comfortable at the crease at the moment. They're not fluid. They're not rotating the strike as fluently as you would think. A lot of space around the field.
You've got Bosch bowled out. Nanti made mention of that earlier on. You've got Nokia with just the one left. I would assume that they would target the youngsters.
In the air for a long time.
I think they left a stump mic on there. corners.
Sorry for. As we see that, sorry for the previous ball to our viewers for those unseen words. Kupalin with Fuller straight, a quicker one. Carber hitting across the line, missing the ball completely. Getting bold. Going for 3 of 8. This is almost just looking at that replay, almost trying to hit it across the line against the spin. Almost like what the older people would call a good old-fashioned hoik. Just got to think as we see Piwe Miyanda coming to the wicket now, he's got to build a partnership with Kruger, mate. Just getting Kruger on strike every time he's on strike. He's got to get off strike as soon as possible. Unfortunately, if they don't do that, the Warriors are not going to get more than 90, 95, to be honest with you, Baxi. So they've got to try and do something out the box here.
Kruger definitely holds the key here, Bonnie. We know he can hit a long ball. He's batted for a while now. 12 not out. The rest will have to bat around him. We said they might target the youngsters. Gopalin, Lewis, potentially Simelani. You see that in Thomas Carber, and he's paid the price. Hint of turn.
Good turn and bounce. It's the end of the 15th over. Dafabet Warriors are 69 for 7.
Nice crowd at the stadium today, Vorney.
Yeah, very good. We're hoping that a few more can pull through. Very nice day, nice sunshine, little breeze.
Not too many clouds in the sky, so it's proper hot out there. Not too many people in the sun either, but let me tell you, the shade is filling up.
After bowling 2 overs, 1 for 9 from the Old Fort end.
See it
Andile Simelane.
change at the Old Ford Road end, and Andile Simelane back into the attack.
Good start by Simelane. He's bowled fairly well in that first spell, Vorney. Just the 2 overs, 1 for 9.
Yeah, he's bowled very nicely. He's hit his straps, he's hit his line and length, bowling to his field. So we see Nortje just having a word every now and again to him. I think if he connected that, Baxet would have been out the stadium. Like where his mindset is, if it's in my area, I'm going to go over the top. Both mid-off and mid-on are up.
I'm in agreement with you there, Vorney. If he connected that, that was into the Hilton Hotel. Like you said, mid-on, mid-off up, so it's quite a safe shot.
Short. Top edge. Good work by Ramesh Pillar at fine leg. Almost look at Kruger running through for that single, very upset with himself. You almost want to send a message out to him, just relax. You've got another 4.5 overs to bat. A lot can happen in that time. We have seen that before. So he holds a key here for the Warriors to get into that 100-110 range. You see that's just gone straight up. Lovely disguise, slow ball. Miyanda trying to do things out of his own instead of looking to the senior player.
Number 8 for the Hollywoodbets Bets Dolphins Andile Simelane picking us
Very well discussed slow ball, I must say, Baxi.
without scoring.
See a Piwe Miyando out for 0 of 2 balls. Very simple catch for the ex-Protea, Nortje.
He's getting deep in the crease there.
For the Warriors,
Vorney
Wesley Benja.
pace off and a little bit early on it. Comfortable catch, as you said, for Henrik Nortje.
Almost heading up instead of through. As we see the new batter coming into wicket is Wesley Benja. He's only played 16 games.
Average of 2.5. He's going to need a little bit more than that today.
Let's egg him on to get more than his career best.
He's made the move from Province to the Warriors.
Very good bowler. Very nice to watch him this afternoon. Also nice to see Matthew boast the ball as well.
He's got some pace behind him.
And also someone that played quite a lot of his cricket here as well, Kuan Mungru.
Vorney, you would have played a bit of cricket with him.
I did. Very good man. Was it the Dolphins went to Northwest and then decided to go down to PE?
Bit of an unusual action, but good pace behind him.
Very delayed action. But he gets the ball to swing quite nicely. Very tall gentleman.
Pace off again. Flat batted down the ground.
Better connection by the batter.
Good fielding on the boundary by Henrik Nortje. That's a +1 for him. The analyst Kushen Kishun, I'm sure, watching.
Oh, good stop at the end.
Touch and go. Bonnie, you signaling 4 from up here?
Don't believe anything else. My eyes are not that good, so I'm trying to look at the replay.
We've seen you when that eye is in, VVJ. We don't believe that.
Leg.
Gopalan to continue, VVJ. 2 overs, 1 for 7.
You're almost egging Wesley Benja on here just to get a single. Unless he's going to take it on himself, and he does. Only to find the fielder deep square. It's just not the right time to play that shot at the moment.
Warriors staring down the barrel here, VVJ. Scopes gets through his action. Half decent connection, but holds out to the man at the deep square leg boundary. Gitole, it looks like it, Vaughan.
Yeah, Tupang Gitole, good catch. Very good fielder. Just almost felt that Wesley Benja just had to consolidate for an over. As we see Kuan Mungru coming to the wicket. 59 matches, average of 6.4, highest score of 9 not out. He'll be loving this. He'll have the biggest smile on his face. He's already chatting to everybody in the middle, as you can see. Very talkative person.
Part of his routine, Vorney, helps him to calm his nerves.
Manga's 5 to come.
Lots of chat out there.
Still chatting to the wicketkeeper.
Chopper would know him quite well. You hear Manga's 5 to come. Slip in.
And trust me, Kuan Mungru thinks he can bat. And he can. I've seen some good innings from him. Can hold a career bat. He's already chatting to the fielders.
Call of 2. Andile Simelani, he's quick around the ground, Voni.
That's great fielding. I was watching him track that, and I thought, definitely 2. And next minute he was throwing the ball in. So, very good fielder. Got a lot of acres to patrol out there. We see Gopalan taking the short 45 out and putting him at mid-wicket. Don't think Kerwin's going to lap or sweep. I could be wrong.
Kaya Zondo in the slip cordon. Lovely gopes. That square at Lakeside Field goes very square. Was a wide fine leg in Voni with a deep square. Cow left open for Mangru. Just enticing that sweep shot against the spin.
Actually, I'd even bring both of them up. I'd say entice him to hit it over. If he hits one over, I mean, the score goes to 79 or 80. If he gets out end of the innings. So I would entice him. I would throw it up a little bit slower and say, you know what, please have a go. If you connect 1 or 2, cool. It's not like it's going to hurt the total where you go from 120 to 140, if you know what I mean.
Figures of 3 overs, 2 for 13 back into the attack. From the Old Fort End.
Change of bowling at the Old Fort Road end. The speedster, Henrik Nokia, back into the attack to finish his spell. He's bowled 3 overs, 2 for 13. He's been a brilliant acquisition for the Dolphins, Vaughan.
Great shot from Kruger, hitting the steps, leading towards the stands. It's gone many a mile. Need a few more of those. Very good acquisition. Same with Leos Deploy. Well done to Heinrich Stradom and his men here at the Dolphins. Myself and Nancy were talking about it. Good to see that they're contracting the right type of people to help and grow their game, with a lot of youngsters coming through the pipeline here.
For sure, kudos to them. As we see that 6 once again. He's heading to the slightly shorter boundary, but that had enough legs. He's turned down the 1.
It's okay. Trying to save Mangru from getting any bounces.
I don't think Mangas is complaining.
I'm saying in the other 2 overs we can back.
Been told straight away, you don't have to face us over. We can carry on batting from over 18 onwards.
Kruger showing a lot of faith in Kerwin Mangru right now, VVJ.
I don't think so. He already said he's going to go bumper. He's going to obviously bowl a bouncer.
If he goes bumper, I think he's got to go pace off.
He's gone full outside off stump.
Kruger had in his mind that bumper was coming.
But nice to see that he hasn't premeditated anything though. He's obviously thinking how the bowler's trying to bowl, but watching the ball all the way till the very end.
Staying present is the key here, Voni. 1 ball at a time. There's the bumper.
That's very, very high.
Chopper signaling a wide from square leg.
Also called one for the over from Babs. You are allowed to bowl two in an over. Got two more balls left. He might throw one of them again. Just to test Patrick Kruger. Maybe a slow ball bouncer.
And another Yorker.
Great shot.
Whoa, what? Fine.
Very well hit off the legs of Patrick Kruger. Actually almost thought he hit it through the gap to get that boundary.
He's done really well to clear his front leg there, Vorney. Let's get the front leg out the way. Ball's going at the speed of knots here. Just need to get some bat on it. Vorney, quickest bowler you faced?
Sean Tate.
I thought you were gonna say Nanti Hayward.
He was also up there. Especially when you got him angry. Oh, Cohen looking for that cover drive through the offside. Ending the 18th over, 83 for 9. Sean Tate, Mitchell Johnson. Nanti Hayward's up there, probably in the top 4 or 5. Dale Steyn. Probably one of the most uncomfortable bowlers was Morne Morkel with the bounce. Bowling from 7'8".
You leave a ball on length and it hits you in the armpits.
Very true. I've seen that happen before. We played a warm-up game at the Wanderers against the Titans many moons ago. I watched one of the opening batters leave on length and got hit on the head. So, yes. not very fun. No concussion test in those days. Just carry on batting. Great shot from Kruger. Good effort from Gopalan, but almost feel that he's a bit too short. Going straight over his hand for a welcome boundary. He hit that very, very hard. Almost feel I think this is the over where they're going to target heading towards that short boundary on the offside, giving himself room.
Just heard on the stump mic there, Vorney, Kruger saying, we've got to go every ball here.
Great shot again. Hit hard down the ground. Bosch, oh, he's not taking the single.
He did promise Mangru that he'd give him a bit of the strike.
So I was ball watching. I thought they were running through for the single.
You watch that replay again. Just a little bit deeper in the crease there, allowing him to get under that ball and hits it really well over Gopal and that extra cover. Lots of chat between Tristan Lewis and John Smuts, the skipper.
Patrick Kruger not happy with himself, just losing his shape.
There. Yeah, hit it more in front of you. Get it more in front of you.
Getting some batting advice from Mangru. Hit it more in front of you.
Good swing.
Good swinging, I like that. Bowled again from the youngster. Almost fell with 2 balls left. Actually, that one of them have to go to the boundary, and obviously a single.
If this one doesn't go to the boundary, Vorney has got to take the one. Leave Mangru with the ball in the over.
Low full toss, and that's hit over the boundary fence for another 6. Tristan Lewis just losing his action, missing his mark by a few feet, as we see in the replay. Welcome full toss. Well hit over that cover region for 6. As we see Patrick Kruger. Oh, goodness.
Dipping is the call, and they managed to scamper through for 1. That's the end of the over. a good one for the Warriors. They moved to 94 for 9 of 19 overs at a rate of 4.9. 1 over to go, Vorney. Everything's got to go to the boundary here.
You almost think that Patrick Kruger's got to take everything on now. Oh, looking at that replay, I don't think that's dipping at all. Oof. But again, the umpire's got the better seat in the stadium. He can see. Looking at Patrick Kruger now in this last over with Andile Simulani, he's going to bowl a lot of variation. You almost think that Patrick Kruger needs to just keep his shape. I wouldn't say try and hit as straight as possible unless it's in his half, but he's got to pepper that short boundary on the leg side.
Yeah, spot on, Vorney. I think he's going to look to go leg side. Saw that in the last over. He backed away to the leg side, allowing himself the room to hit over the offside to the short boundary. We see him just looking over to the leg side there again, making sure he's aware of where the fielders are.
Massive groan of no as he hits that low full toss straight down the throat of the long on. And unfortunately, that's the end of the innings for the Dafabet Warriors. All out for 94 in the 19th over. So look at the scorecard. Only thing to talk about is Patrick Kruger getting a nice 32. Manik looked very good early on. The Villiers looked very good. It's unfortunate that they couldn't deliver any or develop any partnerships. Worth saying. Bowling from the Dolphins today has been unbelievable. Nortje 4 overs, 2 for 21. Tristan Leas 3 overs, 1 for 22. Kopalan 3 overs, 2 for 9. Simulani 3.1 overs, 3 for 13. And then Ethan Bosch 4 overs, 2 for 11. Baxi 94. They've got something on the board, but I don't think it's enough.
Runs to defend. Just looking at that Dolphins team walking off, they look happy. They're content with the work that they have done. And yeah, 94, Vorney, 4.9 runs and over. I think, well, we would say it should be a walk in the park. Obviously, this is cricket, and mother cricket will humble you when you're thinking that way. So you've still got to come out. You've got to be positive. You've got to make sure that you work hard every ball and you get yourself over the line. You get an opportunity, don't leave it to the next guy just because it's a low total. You've got to look to chase it down yourself. And Vorney, I think we've seen in these low scoring games, when you come out and your mindset isn't right and you assume it to be easy, you could very quickly find yourself in a spot of bother. So it's important to stay focused, to keep working hard for every ball, to stay present and to make sure you get the job done.
And we'll see you in 10 minutes, a 10-minute changeover. We're going for a quick break. We'll see you back here in 10 minutes.
for your Hollywoodbets Dolphins opening batters, Tole and Kaya Zondo.
Hello and welcome back to the Hollywoodbets Kingsmead Stadium. We see two Dolphins batters, Tole and Kaya Zondo, walking out to the crease to get 95 to win off 120 balls. Warriors in their huddle, a last little chat to each other. Sure they'll come out firing. Batting was a little bit under par, but knowing the men from Port Elizabeth, they'll come out firing. They'll fight until the very end. You see Kern Mungry cap off. He's going to open up proceedings at the Old Fort Road end. Tole going to take first ball. Tole not known for T20 cricket, Buxy, but I'm sure he'll be biting at the end, hoping to get a few runs, get some confidence in the competition.
Vornik carved a career for himself out of the longer format, 3 and 4 day cricket, but over the last couple of seasons has shown that he's really able to step it up in the white ball game.
See Kern Mungry already going to start around the wicket to the left-hander.
Mungry will know both of these batters very well. The time spent at the Dolphins, he would know Kingsmead and Kaya Zondo. And the time spent at KZN Inland, I'm sure he would have spent some time bowling to Tole as well.
100%. We see Kern Mungry 59 games, he's taken 62 wickets, best of 3 for 21. Dolphins versus the Titans in PE. Nice to see that first ball swing back into the left hand, a little bit wide. We see Mungry's starting off with a short fine leg, short third man, square third man, and a deep square, patrolling the boundaries.
It's the angle and the shape coming back into the stumps, Vornie. Left the point area open. Tole is strong in that area. Ties him with a little bit of width with the ball coming back in. Just like that. Tole, sorry, with the full face of the bat there. Just working that into the space. Dolphins off the mark.
Also, you can see that pace and bounce again, Buxy. It's perfect. That angle, just protecting that boundary. If that man was in the ring, that's probably looking at a boundary. Very good captaincy. See Kaya Zondo taking strike. 153 games, average of 24, best of 100, way back in 2011, 2012 for the MPs.
He's been around the block.
Well bowled from Mungry, getting that swing a little bit wide, outside half of Kaya Zondo's bat.
Kaya Zondo known for using the pace of the ball really well, Vornie. Allows it to come to him, hits it nice and late. Some really good hands, so he's able to manipulate the ball into spaces in the field.
Zondo likes to bat deep in the crease. So we see Tole almost coming outside of the crease. Good cricket all round. Well bowled, well batted. Good fielding.
Ditole looking for that space. Just needs to wait on that one a little bit, Voni. Once you beat cover, that's 4.
Nice boys.
Good call by Kaya Zondo. The Dolphins scampered through for a single to end the over. Good over for the Warriors. Just the 3 from it. Good start by Kerwin Mangru. So you watch the replay. So he just runs that one down. It's a bit close.
Very close.
Around the wicket.
You see Wesley Badger coming in at the Mgani end.
Warriors from the Amgani end of the ground, Wesley Badger.
Not a bad first over, Baxi. Only 3 coming from it.
Not bad at all, Voni. No need for a massive power play from the Dolphins. They'll still want to be positive. But I think they could just play normal cricket.
Bit of a wave movement. Wesley Badger coming around the wicket to the left-hander straight away.
And a leave as well from Ditsole.
Got enough time to do so. A couple of balls. Don't have to do anything rash.
That enter shape just away from him. Vaughan is changing his guard now. He's come on to 2 off. Look to push Badger just a little bit wider. Allow him to free his hands. No slip in with that shape away from the left-hander, Vaughan.
Almost think the Warriors another quick single, well fielded in the covers. I almost feel that the Warriors have resigned to that fact where they're trying to protect the boundaries. Maybe try and squeeze the Dolphins batters in that regard instead of maybe having a more attacking field of slip or catching cover.
Again, we see the third man and the fine leg in the ring, Vaughan. Deep point and deep square leg out.
Fielding by the big, tall, lanky fast bowler. I do agree with you though, Baxter. They need a slip or something. Don't want a nick to go through the keeper for 4.
Seen the ball shaping from both Mangru and Badger. Get a slip in.
Better line, better length.
His teammates happy with that as well. You hear from behind the stumps, great line there, Badge. Lots of chatter out there, Vaughnie, coming out of the stump mic.
Yeah, they'll have to keep the intensity up here. Three off that over as well, Buxy. So, sort of a good start for the Warriors, but I almost think that the Dolphins still have enough time, enough balls to negotiate to get to that 95.
Yeah, lots of time left in the game. Vaughan, 89 runs to win with 108 balls left. Just gives them a bit of breathing space. Mangru to Ditole.
Soft hands nearly rolled onto the stumps. Almost a nothing shot that.
He's got his eye on that area that's open behind point. Vaughan. Important that he's still looking around the field, identifying the other spaces as well.
As the Torre takes Cohen Mangro off his length, just wide of mid-on. Not convincing, but effective, getting through the gap.
The length is allowed for that VVJ, just a little bit over-pitched.
I almost feel that the Torre is a little bit frustrated. You see the almost trying to force that. Luckily getting it through the gap. So I don't want the Dolphins to lose 2 or 3 quick wickets. Good bouncer from Mangru.
Classical follow-up from the fast bowler there. Nance giving us the nod. He knows all about that.
Just his was a lot quicker.
Making him blush here, Bonnie.
Well ball from Mangru. Slower ball. See Ditole giving himself room. Keeping it wide outside that off stump. Searching for that 2. Fielding Fielder coming off the boundary quite quickly. Even with that boundary, another good over.
Dot ball's the name of the game. Still a bit of shape around. Mangru just turning Kaya Zondo square there.
You see a nice influx of spectators, Buxy. All hunkering down in the shade.
Yeah. Don't blame them. Kingsmead showing off. Durban showing off. Not a cloud in the sky. Good to see the families out, Bonnie.
Ball from Wesley Badger. Also good to see a lot of the youngsters playing cricket on the grass. Hopefully getting enough liquids in.
That's where it starts, doesn't it, Bonnie? That dream, playing on the grass embankment, visioning yourself playing on the field one day.
Another great ball from Badger. Yeah, it does start from there, Baxi. You're totally 100% right. Sometimes they're not even worried what's happening on the field. More worried about their own game.
Those are always the most competitive games.
100%. Many a fight over who's batting and who's bowling.
Stitole just flat bats that down the ground. I think he was looking to go a little bit squarer that time. It might have rushed him just a little bit. Still managed to get enough bat on it. And he hits that back past the bowler for 4, Vaughan, as we watch the replay.
Yeah, that's definitely rushed him a bit. He was looking sort of in between mid-wicket and mid-on. Maybe that bounce also getting to him a little quicker than he thought.
Both Dolphins batters on screen there look calm and composed. Vaughan, it isn't a huge total. Tole gets across the stumps, works that into the leg side for 1. How important is it, Vaughan, to remain calm whilst at the crease?
Well, opening up, you have to stay calm. You're up against a new ball. Sometimes the best bowlers in the opposition, so you've got to bide your time. Make sure that you are attacking the loose bad ball. But the key is also to try and get rotation of that strike, so you don't get bogged down, get frustrated, and then play a bad shot.
Sliding down the leg side there is Chopper.
Umpire Chopper giving a well bowled. A little inside edge to save Zondo. Interesting tactic here as we see Mungry coming in for his 3rd over. Captain's maybe using him for that swing into that left-hander or away from that right-hander.
That ball's still shaping a little bit more, and so I think keeping him on. You mentioned it earlier. He's a big fella, but shapes the ball quite nicely as well. And whilst it's still going around, why not give him a 3rd? Zondo just gets under that one and launches it over mid-on for 4.
So the only thing the Warriors batters need to be worried about is if they get into that zone of the Dolphins batters, there's no risk of them going over the top anyway. So because the total is quite low, that's almost a free hit. So they need to just make sure that that line and length is on par every single time. So we see a touch too full, probably about a foot or two too full. Allowing Zondo to free his hands. Oh. We see Zondo lapping that, getting some bats on it. So it was a catch. Keeper unfortunately not getting to it. And just evading the short fine leg at the boundary for 4.
Kaya's done well there, Vaughan. I think
He was expecting that ball to be a little bit shorter after the fuller one that he dispatched to the boundary. Mangru's gone full again. Kai has done well to get some bat on that to bring up a second boundary in the over. That's 2 of 2.
Nice when he plays that, he's nice and still. He's looking at the bowler, his head's nice and still. So if the bowler does change his line or length, he's capable of keeping it away from the stumps.
Full again.
Good fielding again there in the covers. Keeping that to a single.
Ditole on strike. Voni, and for the first time we see that deep point fielder now coming into the ring. Ringfield on the offside. Fine leg back, deep square leg out. Bumper coming. Ditole takes it on and misses out.
Well directed bouncer. Again we see a change in the field. Finally coming into the circle. Deep point going back out. Just reminding the batter that he can bowl that bouncer.
Pace off. Ditole.
Oh, great cricket shot. Long boundary. One bounce 4. That's what happens when you in between length. Especially to the left-hander that can free their arms. As we see in the replay here, Baxi. Nice and still at the crease. Hitting through the ball and not up. Some of the Warriors batters, unfortunately, hitting the ball up instead of through. It's nearly cleared the long boundary here at Kingsmead today.
Always a gamble. Giving him his third born, and just hasn't worked out for the Warriors this time. So Tole just nudges that into that open point area for 1 to finish the over. A good over for the Dolphins, 31 without loss after 5 and going on their merry way.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. I mean, he had 2 overs for 8. Did a job. They have asked him to bowl another one, and obviously the batters have targeted him. As we see a change at the Mgani end. Looks like the strong Matthew Boast coming to the crease. Just getting his last few directives from the captain.
A little bit more. Yeah.
Post to Ditole. Cuts that. Front of point. Lots of work to do by that deep point, and unfortunately isn't able to stop that. That's 4 more.
Good shot from Ditole. Moves swiftly to 23.
Took his time up front. Vorney was happy to even leave the ball. He's come alive in the last few balls.
Good to see that he hasn't been flustered at all. Maybe once or twice, but not too much. He's played ball on merit. His form in the red ball season has been unbelievable. A few hundreds, a few 50s.
2 off. Nice. 2 off. Middle.
Change of angle. Ghost coming around the wicket. Change of guard for Ditole as well. Now standing on middle.
Takes it aerial over mid off. Another great cricket shot. We see that required rate drop down into the threes, 3.9. Very good cricket shot that Baxi. Look at the replay. No, straight bat. Good position. And I think once it gets through the inner ring here, it tends to go to the boundary.
Really enjoyed this about Ditole's innings today, Vaughan. When the bowlers have overpitched, he's been happy to hit them over the top. Like you said, nice and still. I like the way he's just kept his weight almost on the back foot, just allowing him to get under the ball and hit the ball over the top. But then on the other balls, he's intent to try and rotate strike, which is good. Cuts that one once again, and fielders out there, so just one that time.
Do we see a change in the field here? Third man going down. Deep point coming up. Sorry, far legs going down. Deep points coming up. Or as he sprays that down the leg side. Short, just guarded down to fine leg. Luckily, you're not getting to the fielder. One bounce.
And that is the end of the power play for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. They're currently 42 without loss. At the same stage, after 6 overs, the Warriors with 34 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Comparison after 6 overs. Warriors were 34 for 4. Dolphins are 42 without loss. We see spin being introduced. Thomas Carver, 54 matches, 56 wickets. Best of 3 for 11. EP versus Kenya. Eastern Province versus Kenya. Would that have been maybe for the World Cup? Very interesting. I think his highest T20 score is 83 not out versus Nigeria.
We're getting that going, deep point.
Why do I have
Very interesting stats set.
Africa T20?
Happy.
No, those countries didn't play in that.
Go! Yes.
Bonnie, it's taken us 6 overs to get a slip in, and it's for a spinner.
Very good.
A left arm Chinaman. These are very rare. To see how the Dolphins batters will face up to Thomas Carver.
Big shout. Sounded like a bit of bat, Vaughan.
Don't think so.
Yes,
That's
Tomo,
very
lovely
full.
Lines, lovely lines, Tomo. Not far, boy.
Keeper, bowler and slip were very interested.
Catch it, Japes.
See the umpire asking for a review himself.
I would be the first one. Always try to reverse sweep him. You've got a short third man and a cover in the ring on the offside with a slip, sending him down.
Short boundary, short boundary. Very nice.
Zondo slaps that down to long on for one.
Great work, Thomas. And again, yeah, Pearl, here's your man. Thank you. All been wrong, and got to be another. All been wrong so far. Nice, Tommy.
That one just turning into the left-hander backseat. Trying to cramp T20 for room.
I was lying. Not listening. Come on, Tommy.
Jean Duplessis behind the stumps there. Bonnie with lots to say.
Oh, Mangru. Just misfielding that. Nearly catchable. Being a top edge. There's a lot of chat lately in the middle there between bat and ball.
Duplessis giving Dutouré a bit of advice, telling him they've all been wrong-uns, they've all been wrong-uns, they've all been wrong-uns.
And then he gets a stock delivery and nearly cuts it straight to the short third man.
End of the over. 44 without loss after 7. Perfect start for the Dolphins. Another change.
See another change at them going in. JP King. 21 matches, 7 wickets. Best of 2 for 13 against the Dragons. Port Elizabeth. Guess he would be that part-timer backseat.
Good start. Titolia looking to hit the leather of that.
Staying around, Kaya.
Staying around the wicket. Defensive leg side field. Square leg cow corner, long on out. 5 on the leg side. Kaya Zondo.
Just squirting that out. I almost thought there was caught at cover, Baxi. Just looked like he gave himself room, falling away from the ball. Luckily, just shooting past, going past the umpire standing on the offside. For a single. Great fielding from the tall, lanky fast bowler. Saving 2 runs. Just bowled and over now. Diving around the field.
Zondo down the ground this time. Really loving the approach by both Kaya Zondo and Ditole. That bringing up the 50 of 48 balls. 7 fours in it. It's been a good half an hour of batting for the Dolphins. a bit flighted that time, and Ditole looking to hit that over the cow corner fielder for 6. No harm done. End of the over, 50 for none after 8. As we look at the scorecard, Dolphins 50 for none. Tshepang Ditsole 33 not out of 32. Kaya Zondo 16 not out of 16. Both batters striking over 100. Thomas Kaber will continue, this time with a slip in and a leg slip in.
Full toss, swept. Well fielded.
Nice boy.
As you're reading that scorecard out, Baxi, almost
Come on, boys. Work for one, yeah. Work for the first one.
looking at the Warriors batting, just disappointed that no one could. They couldn't just build partnerships and get themselves into a better position. Dolphins bowlers did bowl well. Short, wide, cut. A lot of work for Patrick Kruger. Unfortunately misses that. It's gone for 4. Another boundary for Ditole.
Come on now, boys.
Well placed, that late cut. Do you feel that Patrick Kruger should have dived the other way around?
Here we go, Tama. Come, boy. Down. Nice, JP. Nice, Japes. Good work. Begui in, Leon. It's a pump. Yes. Lovely that, Page. Lovely Page. Come on, man. Come on, Tama. Here we go, boy. Very good, Tommy.
Does that hit Kaya Zondo Vaughan or
Do you think that's that new rule with the blue line?
inside the blue line?
Inside that blue line, it's not a wide. And that might have been very close to leg stump.
Googly this time. Outside edge by Kaya Zondo. He comes back for the second. You've got to run hard.
Oh, he's done it. He's done something.
Unlucky that, Tommy.
He's just
Unlucky
pulled
boy.
up.
Just out of shot of our viewers. Kaya Zondo struggling for work. As Vaughan has said, he's just pulled up. As he looked to complete that run, we see him just hobbling along back to the crease. He's initially
Not comfortable.
didn't allow the physio onto the field.
Come on, Tommy. Let's go, boy.
Looks in a bit of pain.
Ja, mooi.
Yeah, he's just out of shot now at the moment. In a lot of pain. Nick Moffat, the physio, is coming out to inspect and have a look. Just watching him run that second, and it just right at the end, as he was trying to ease off the gas, just saw him pull up. Don't think it would be cramp. They weren't running around the field that much in their fielding 20 overs.
Definitely not cramp Vaughan. Kaya in a spot of bother.
Once that hamstring goes, it's difficult to even move. You see a change. Bowler coming to bowl at the Mgani end, Apiwe Mnyandu.
Just the one over for JP King, being replaced by Myanda.
How long does the umpire give the physio? 5 minutes? 10 minutes?
I'm not sure, Vonnie. Not sure what could actually be done.
It's not like rugby where you get chased off the field for blood. Or you've got 30 seconds to strap an ankle or a knee. Good win by our Springboks last night.
A little bit worried early doors, but
Very worried early doors.
bit disappointed with United. 1-0 up for most of the game, VVJ.
No, we'll take a point. We'll take a point. We couldn't win a game against Spurs last year, so we'll take a point. I'm happy with that. At least we didn't lose. Put it that way.
That's it.
But very good from the Springboks. Here, Kulisi making his 100th cap debut, 100 cap game, and Rassi's 50th game as captain, as coach. Very good, and it's nice to beat the French by more than 1 point.
Really nice. Myanda to Ditole. Initially looking to scoop it, then looking to reverse swat it.
Must feel hard done by the bowler. Trawler coming all the way across. Still given a wide. Umpire Dennis Smith.
Outside the blue line there, Bonnie.
I saw the red one.
Nanti sitting next to us here, celebrating the Tottenham draw yesterday. Like they've won the Champions League, Bonnie.
He doesn't even watch soccer. Kaya Zondo still hobbling after that single.
Zondo just struggling a little bit still, Vaughan. How does he adapt his game to this now? He's run really well in the first 9 overs of the game. I don't think we're going to be able to see that from him now, so we're going to have to see a change in game plan. What does that look like?
Just like that. Stand and deliver. Try and get as many boundaries as possible. But in his position now, I'd rather be off the field. You don't want to tear anything more or do any more damage. So tire hurt. Let the physio have a good look. Go for your scan on Monday or Tuesday. And hopefully it's not that bad. Road to recover a little bit less than if you had to tear it. As I say, that just stand still. Myanda on the pads. Julie Hulp over short, fine leg for 4. The concerning thing is, Buxy, even looking at that now, when he met Ditole in the middle, he couldn't even walk to him properly, so serious discomfort.
Brilliant shot as you watch that replay. We're accustomed to seeing that open setup from Kaya Zondo. That front leg is out the way and just hobbling along. As he gets through for the one. He's in some serious pain here, Vaughan. We've come to know Kaya Zondo like this, Vaughan. fighter. He's never
Yeah.
going to give up.
But sometimes rather err on the safety side. Oh, good bouncer by Mjanda.
One short ball. That's it. One.
Dennis Smith signals one for the over. It's the first time this afternoon that we've seen a bit of clouds, Baxi, coming over Kingsmead.
Yeah. First time this weekend.
So long as they're nice and high, it's perfect. The problem is those low hanging ones bring all the rain. Slow ball, well bowled. Must look like a leg cutter or leg spinner. Some serious skill there.
That is the first wicket down for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins.
Tapanga Tole departing for 39
Dolphins now 65 for the loss of 1 wicket.
36.
Halfway through their chase, they have 60 deliveries left and they require a further 30 runs to win. Tole made 39 or 37 balls. And now let's welcome to the crease the captain for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins.
Walking to the wicket now is John Smuts, Dolphins captain. He's played 223 games, 25 50s, 300s, average of 25, best of 121. 2018, 2019, Warriors versus the Lions. As Zane Bucks takes a break, joined again by Nancy Hayward. Nancy after 10 overs, Warriors 53 for 5, Dolphins 65 for 1. Should finish this game in the next 15-20 minutes, maybe half an hour.
Yeah, it didn't look like the Dolphins going to get any wickets up front. I think the openers did a good job. Like we said in the beginning when the Warriors were batting, rotation was good. I think that's where the Dolphins were good, as the rotation was really, really good, and the Warriors struggled to rotate and just look for boundaries.
So we see a change at the Old Fort Road end. Looks like Wesley Badger coming back into the attack.
Ball, lovely.
Umpire signaling leg bars. Warriors bowlers haven't done much wrong, Nancy. Just some good batting by the Dolphins.
Just keep it simple. They were never under the pump chasing anything big, so it was quite an easy. I think they didn't need to take any chances.
Badger just looking for too much, coming too straight. You don't want to get a bit of glove on that and edge it to the keeper. Worst way to get out as a batter. And strangled down the leg side.
Nice, Betty.
Good slower ball there. Just change of pace a little bit. I think it's important to have that middle period. But they need wickets. So it's one of those where you just want to get wickets. You need wickets to change the game. But it's quite difficult in the situation where they are at the moment to come back.
Oh, great fielding of his own bowling. Realising a little bit too late that John was still out of his crease. Fielding. Oh, Zondo would have been out by a few yards. Fielding by Matthew Bosch. John just guiding that down to short third man. Kaya taking that single, the risk. If that hit the stumps, he would have gone for all money. Well bowled again from Wesley Badger on his single. The long one comes around to save that.
Yeah, Vonnie, if you look at those bowling figures again, all of them had good figures, but because they didn't strike up front, it makes it easy for the Dolphins to just rotate.
Yeah, you almost don't have to take any risks. Can almost just take some time in the middle and just bat normally.
Jono, left arm over. Leg stump. Coming around. Eyes around, Jono.
If he gets too straight here, it's an easy single every ball without trying. All the old campaigners around, they'll maneuver the ball around.
Meander straying onto that leg stump. Easy pickings, like you say, Nancy. Straight onto front leg. Almost need a bowl. 9th, 10th stump, outside off stump. You've got a packed offside field. You're middle off in the circle. Cover. Your sweeper, point, and third man up. Oh.
Bowled. Good slow ball.
Lucky. Premeditation. Should have hit that over cover for 4 or 6. Zondo opening shoulders, hitting it straight down Patrick Kruger's throat at long on. Almost thought it was coming.
Another slow ball, Vonnie. Slow balls are doing the trick. I think it's nice just to change the pace the whole time. Don't stay just bowling pace the whole time. We saw that in the first innings as well. The slower balls were good balls to bowl. It's important to use that variety, bowling a few slow balls in the middle.
Zondo 25 of 27, caught Kruger, bowled Meander. So we see Lewis deploy coming to the wicket. The overseas player from the UK. Only a further 24 runs needed.
Last 3.
A replay again, yeah, Nancy. Kaya just dragging that straight into the hands of long on. Good catch, diving forward. Maybe hit it straight over the umpire's head. Acres of space. Shot from deploy. Good fielding. On the boundary, good arm.
He's backing his slow balls. First ball was a slow one.
It's turning into a very good spell here from Yondo. Great cricket shot from Lewis Deploy. Running hard, sticking to one. Another good over from Yondo. Not every time you hear an Afrikaans song, big singing in Durban, Nancy.
Well, nowadays there's so many Afrikaans boys all over the country. Everything's changing, Ronnie.
Good to hear Captain Kurt Darren. No slappy. So you see a few final changes to the field here. There's the Banjo carrying on from the old Fort Road end. So nobody saving a single on the leg side in the ring. Mid-off cover, sweep on the offside, point and third man all in. Got long on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and fine leg out. Almost got to be accurate with that line and length.
Oh, yes. Nice, Paddy. Nice, Paddy. Brilliant, boy. Nice, Badger. Nice, Badge. Nice, Badge. Here we go, boys. We'll take another, yeah. We'll take another. Come on.
Yeah, Vonnie, if you look at that field placing as well, you know as a batter what you're going to get. Most of it will be hanging out, trying to get you to drive. They're not going to come straight because it's an easy single every time they come straight because there's no one on the leg side close in.
Oh, great shot from Lewis Deploy. Hitting that 25 rows back, straight over Wesley Badger's head. She's getting that length wrong. Line was okay. Touch too full. Allowing Deploy just to free those arms. It's the only thing when there's no spectators in the seats where the ball gets hit, you've got to go fetch it yourself. See the replay, full swing of the arms, traveling 25 rows back. Two Warriors feel they're struggling to find the ball.
Maybe they don't want to find that one, Bonnie, or looking for a new one.
Maybe not a bad thing, just changing the momentum of the game. And the Dolphins batters just wait a little bit.
Yeah, they got it.
Good single from deploy.
Oh.
Would just lost his footing. Through for an easy 3.
It's the fastest I see Smutsy running in a long time. They've won. For old campaigner, he's moving still nicely.
Yeah, Smutsy only committing to the white ball stuff for the Dolphins. His legs should be fresh. Great shot. Rode the bounce nicely. Down to deep square for single. End of the 13th over. Dolphins are 85 for 2. Quite another 10 runs or 42 balls. Smuts on 7, deploy on 10. Just look at the bowling card here, Nancy. What's your thoughts with the way the Warriors have used their bowlers?
Yeah, I would have. Yeah, if you look at it, I think they did really well up front. It's just when they started off, they didn't strike early. And if you don't strike with a small target, you're always going to be under the pump. So, yeah, I think with a new ball, they didn't get it the wickets they needed just to make a game of it. And from there onwards, I think that's where the openers were really good to rotate and made it tough on the Warriors.
Yonder coming in for his 3rd over. Pushing that down the leg side. That's almost been the call for the day, especially with their bowlers, the Warriors bowlers, Nancy. There's just both sides of the wickets needing opportunities to strike and be consistent, and they erring either side of the wicket, not making it easy for themselves. Myandu has bowled well though.
Yeah, I think a lot of times when this happens as well, Vonnie, is when you got small targets and to defend, it's quite difficult as a bowling unit because you're trying to pick up wickets, and it can go wrong a lot of times when you trying to like search for wickets. And I think sometimes we need to just be more patient and let them try and make a decision to have a go at you. Good slow ball.
Well bowled again from Nyanda. Using the crease quite nicely. Got quite a few variations, Nancy.
Yeah, I think he's a good bowler in the middle as well because he's got those variations. Nice to have in the middle period of the game. He'll keep them from striking the ball because he's got those variations. There again, 2 slow balls in a row there, Vaughn. It's quite clever bowling.
Good for him and his confidence as well to do that against a seasoned campaigner like John. Must be very confident in what he can produce, which is good to see, especially from a youngster. Got a good run up, good action.
Yeah, Vaughan, like I said from the start, if you didn't pick up wickets up front in that first 5, you're always going to be behind the 8th ball. And unfortunately, Warriors didn't pick up any wickets, where I think the Dolphins really batted well up front.
John. Top edge. It's Nyanda getting another one. John trying to hit that over the boundary. Heading to the long boundary. Just getting a top edge. It's Nyanda's 3rd wicket now. John Smuts departs for 9. Dolphins are 89 for 3. Almost cramped him for room there, Nancy.
Yeah, Vonnie, that's why I say if they had a good start and they picked up 1 or 2 up front, this game could have been a different game. With him bowling in the middle, just makes it tougher because he changed the pace so much, and I think he's got good skill in the middle period.
So we see Ethan Bosch coming to the wicket now. 78 matches, average of 17. Highest score of 66. It's better than that with the bat. But luckily only 6 needed for the Dolphins. It's got enough time. Dolphins also keeping in mind that they can get a bonus point if they get these runs before the start of the 16th over. Well, we hope. Meanders bowled a short one. Cramped Ethan Bosch for room, and he's got a bottom edge past the diving Duplessis. Gone for 4. It's 93 for 3 after 14. 2 needed. So I think that bonus point will be secured, Nancy.
Yeah, surely. With that bowling attack that the Dolphins got at the moment, I think they can make it tough on a lot of batting sides at the moment.
Almost got a well-rounded team from top to bottom. Obviously, that injury to Zondo, don't know how serious that is. I might have to find somebody to fill that spot, as a lot of the boys the regulars are in India with the CSA side, and some with the Proteas. So you see Thomas Carver coming to attack at the Old Fort Road end.
Come on, look sweep. Go, Tommy. Epi, nice and fine there. Nice and fine. Yes, Tommy, come. Go!
Sweep shot for one. Scores a level.
This is it now, Tommy, come on. Don't want to get out in this situation yet, Tommy, come on. Thank you.
See everybody besides the deep square coming up into the ring. Ethan Bosch hits it straight over his head for 6. That's the end of the game. Dolphins end on 100 for 3 after 14.2. Secured the bonus point. Good day at the office, Nancy.
Yeah, I think it's a really good performance. Yeah, well done to the Dolphins for winning this one.
It started with the bowling, fielding.
Yeah, from Dolphins side, I think bowlers were really on it from the start. Made it quite tough for the batters. Warriors side, batting-wise, I think there was never a really a plan how to build the innings. Tried to just hit boundaries and did forget about rotation. I think rotation would have been an important setup for the back end to have a go. But because they lost so many wickets up front, it was quite difficult to come back from there.
And that's it. As you look at the scorecard there, Detoli 39, players on 25. John Smuts only getting 9. Lewis DeProy getting 12 of 9, and Ethan Bosch getting 10 of 2. Dolphins winning by 7 wickets. It's probably a very perfect game if you look at it. Warriors out for 94. Dolphins 100 for 3. Game won by 7 wickets. Bonus point secured.
That is a bonus point victory.
And that's as much as we can tell you from Hollywoodbets Kingsmead Stadium. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you guys very soon. And that's all from us here at the stadium. Have a good evening.
3 wins from 3 matches for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Their next outing is a trip down to Boland, where they'll take on Gold Rush Boland on Friday, the 14th of November. But we do not want you to forget that there is a game here at Hollywoodbets Kingsmead Stadium on Sunday the 23rd of November. The Hollywoodbets Dolphins take on the DP World Lions right here at Hollywoodbets Kingsmead Stadium. Make sure that you get your tickets for that clash, ticketpros.co.za, or you can look at the Hollywoodbets Dolphins social media pages. They'll give you all the information you need to get your tickets for that game. It will be another big game in the context of the CSA T20 Challenge for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins and for the DP World Lions, where the 2 teams meet here on the 23rd of November. So make sure you keep your eyes peeled with all the details on how you can get tickets for that clash. Also, a reminder that we will be having a signing session.
Nortje! Hey! Ik heb een film! Een bagage! Dat is een mooie voor een taal.